Okay. Welcome back to The Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated. Anime Review, episode number 7. Nick, you're reviewing this on the day the dub comes out. Yes. Yeah, not on Friday, not Saturday, not Sunday, Wednesday. Because I figured, though, Harem 11 were wrapped up last week, so I'd figure, though, I'd just go ahead and do this today. Yep. Now, this episode, I'm discussing the 11th episode of the anime, which is called The Landlord Can't Come Home. So, in this episode, we have the landlady basically staying at Jahy's apartment the whole episode because she got arguing with his sister. And by the way, it's not revealed what was the reason why she left. Yes, and the reason is just so stupid. Was this something that you broke? Oh no. By the way, this episode covers chapters 30, 32, and 33. So basically, the landlady and Jahy's boss, who are sisters, gets into an argument over something. And so, apparently, she decides to stay in Jahy's apartment because she doesn't want to be lonely. Prior to her show, she basically was like, just cleaning. And also, she notices that the window is cracked in her apartment. That she decided to tape up, like, oh yeah, that'll fix it. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why the landlady can't bother to afford to replace a frickin' window. Now, I highly doubt Jahy herself was responsible for that. She calls the apartment piece of crap. It looks crappy. And she's like, why in here? Those other apartments are vacant. He's like, because you want to be lonely. Okay. So, and apparently she left her clothes on the floor, clothes that she normally wears. And she left her eat Jahy's food and leave it all over the place, leave it a mess. So, and Jahy, and of course, when she spends the first night, she ends up taking the blanket. Trust me, I've gone through that. Where she's like cold the whole night. Then she's like, "Why don't you go home?" I'm like, nope, she apologizes. So Jahy decides to go out for a walk, and then Drew shows up. Yes. Her former subordinate from the demon realm. Like, oh yeah, do a status report about the Monochrome on 30 pieces of it. Small ones. Mention about the magic girl being around. This is like the actual magic girl does show up at that very place. But she doesn't admit to Drew that is the actual magic girl destroy the realm. And she just talked the way she normally likes it, where she just calls her trash, and she enjoys that. And then, of course, she leaves and ends up having accidentally helps Jahy pay the bill, even though she can afford it, no problem. And you're like, okay, what else happens? Well, eventually, of course, they do have it where she gets tired. Like, oh yeah, barely full of clothes and just cook dinner and just instant ramen. And then Jahy's boss calls. And it calls on her landlady's phone, but she doesn't want to pick up. So Jahy picks the phone. He's like, "What's up, boss?" He asks if her sister's there, and of course, well, she does apologize for what she did. What did she do? Put on top she likes to wear, and because her sister's got a bigger chest than she does, apparently it's too big for her to wear. So that's what she's jealous. That's what she's mad about. The fact that her sister's got a bigger chest size than she does. Yeah. And that's the episode in a nutshell. It's a okay episode. Nothing really embarrassing. The only thing really I was kind of not liking very much was the whole thing with Drew and Jahy. But it was an okay episode. Oh, and by the way, if you're curious, how many more episodes do we have? 1 or 2 left? We have 9 left. Yes, 9 more episodes have to go of this show. And then it'll be done. Now, I don't know if we're going to season 2 or not. If they are, we're going to have to wait a while because, well, by the time they get to the final episode of the series, well, episode 20, they will get pretty much caught up to pretty much, in a way, just about to where the manga got to. So, just like in the case of the series, the case of Anthos, you're going to have to wait at least 2 or 3 years before you got a chance to see another season of the show. I mean, that one's great. This one's okay. But if you like the show, but I think it's a fun episode, if you want to see another season, you're going to have to wait. Because the series practically caught up with the manga. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Cycle Review. Next up, more Spy X Family. Okay, next video. Bye.